And the next batch of questions come from Mr. ChozoRama. What do you think is he asked me 5 questions. Yeah, 5 questions. First question he asked me is, what do you think is an underrated game? Now, to see, the thing is, I played a lot of games, but it's gonna take me a while to remember them all. But I guess what I can think on top of my head is YinYangOx. I don't know if that's an underrated game, really, because I don't think a lot of people know of the game, but that game is incredibly short. I mean, you can beat the game like 3 times in like an hour. That's how short the game is, but it is so fun and so ridiculous that it is worth it, man. I've beaten that game 3 times, taking 3 different routes. That's how much fun that game is. I appreciate that game. That's tough. Next question you asked me is favorite game character. Oh man, that requires thinking. Who's your favorite game character? Oh man, why would you ask me such a difficult question, Jojo? Why? That would report is, man. Favorite game character. The difficult part of this question, the difficult thing about this question is that there's so many iconic characters, but I may have to bust out one from my childhood. I'd have to say Sir Daniel Fortescue. That's the one I can think of right now. Sir Daniel Fortescue, because this man, in case you not know the story, he died first in war, but he came back undead to redeem himself. That's what makes him one of my favorite characters, because he's goofy, but he does what he has to do to keep fighting. Even if people ridicule him, he still does what he has to do. Next question. Best fighting game. Mortal Kombat. It's a tie between Mortal Kombat or Tekken. Yeah, I'll probably go Mortal Kombat because the whole finish him and fatality. It's just so iconic, man. That was literally my first fighting game too, man. I had a tweet, seriously. Logic's brain. Nice. I gotta do follow work during this lovely scenario. So, yeah. Mortal Kombat, best fighting game, in my opinion. Sorry, something was happening on TV. It is anyone who's going to do a Q&A, I recommend not being distracted while doing it. Next question asked me is, what's your favorite thing about Let's Playing? I didn't answer the question before, but what I would say would probably be the community, man. Not only do you get a lot of supporters in the Let's Playing game, but those LPers slowly become your friends, and you become good friends as well. You just love them to death. Not death, but you slowly have a bond with these people. It's like you just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just so surreal. Like, you start off small, and the more support you get, the more lovely friends that you'll get in the long run, which makes this so much fun Let's Playing sometimes. I think the only downside I to say about LPing is that I don't even care if it's time consuming. I just have to say that it sometimes gets hard to like get back into LPing when you don't do it for a while. But it doesn't take that long to get back to LPing most of the time. It takes like a glance at your favorite LP, and then you're like, boom, back to LPing mode. We're gonna do this, yeah. And the last question he asked me is also favorite quote ever. My favorite quote. Man, that is, once again, that's another hard question. I think that's my screen share this game in time. I had to say my favorite quote would have to be is, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, but you'll be successful. Meaning that whatever you want to do in life, if you want to be like if you want to be a good person or like a good gamer, hell, even a good let's player, you'll do whatever it takes to make sure that you provide good quality for your followers and for your supporters, and you will not make any excuses until you provide the best. Like, whenever I LP Let's Play games, I try not to give like half-ass work. I try to provide the best quality, the best commentary, even though I literally started from nothing when it comes to Let's Playing. I mean, I don't have a mic. I don't even have a mic. My mic is literally the built-in microphone in this laptop. That's literally my mic. So that's why when you're like hear the background noises, that's because it's all around. Like, it will, like, even the slightest background noise will provide, like, come into the video. So I can't really do much about it. Either that or I haven't found a solution towards it yet. But yeah, that's my favorite quote. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And those questions are from a main man, ChozoRama, also known as Chozo. Thank you for the question, man. I appreciate it. And the last, but finally not least, the best, Mr. thejonnymar. This guy, he is such a good man. He helped me from when I first started LPing up to now. It was like, I would have found support like back, but he literally helped me out when I didn't know, like he gave me tips on how to provide good commentary. Like, he even provided me games to play on board. I also say that thejonnymar is a good man. And yeah, that's all I have to say. And you asked me 3 questions. The last 3 questions of the video, I believe so, is, what are 3 things on your bucket list, things to do before you die? Honestly, I don't have a bucket list yet, but if I had to pick 3 things I'd like to do before I die, 1 is learn a fight, like a type of fighting style, like either kickboxing, judo, or jeet kune do. Yeah, man. Why not learn a fighting style? I mean, you can literally kick someone's ass, like either kicking them, all that beautiful jazz, you know. But I would not do it recklessly. I would do it self-defense wise, to protect the ladies. Yes, the ladies. Another thing I like to do, bucket list. No, I don't know. Have like a little give back to my community when I become successful. When I have enough money to provide for not only myself, but for my family as well. I'd like to be able to, like, whatever money I have left over, to be able to help out other people that are like in the struggle and help them out through their struggles as well, so that they can have the support in order to like fulfill their dreams that they want to do as well. And my third one would have to be, this is kind of like out far reach. It's gonna take a while for this one to come, but I like to build my game from scratch, and hopefully one of my games will either have like the best award at something, or maybe even potential game of the year. Because I want to make video games for a living, and my video games that I'll mostly make will either be fighting adventure, action adventure, or platformers. Some RPGs, but I don't see it in the line as much because I am a recent RPG person and I don't know much on RPGs. I mean, the only two I've beaten was not Super Smash, jeez. I am way off. That is not an RPG. Mario Luigi Superstar Saga, that was my first RPG that I played. And Glory of Hercules, actually going back to Chozo's question, that is the underrated RPG for the DS actually. Glory of Hercules. Even though the game is quite, I'm not gonna say small, the storyline is kind of, you know, linear and plain and bland. The game isn't pretty good. I mean, out of all RPGs I played recently, that is probably one of the easiest RPGs I've ever beaten because I've played it, I've grinded so much when it comes to levels, and I would legitimately say that that is the first RPG that I played and I did not get a game over in. Like, I literally played it from start to finish and not die once because, like, I had all the supplies that I needed to beat that damn game. Like, it was rather easy. And I'll probably LP it one day. That'll be probably my first or second. Because I know Mario Luigi Superstar Saga will eventually be in there soon. But back to JonnyMar's question, like, I would like to have my game have like a best award or something, whether it's best fighting game or best game, or some type of award at least. Like, I want to see that all my hard work that I put into making this game, like, get some sort of recognition or maybe some award towards it. I mean, I don't care if it doesn't get an award, at least. I don't care if it gets an award, but the people that supported me through it, through thick and thin, will give me enough, like, motivation to keep making games until I reach my goal into getting that. I think that's all three that I said. Yeah, that's all three. Yeah, bucket list, that's all three I said. You know what? Because of that, I'll add two more. One, another thing I want to do, go snowboarding one day. Because I live in freaking Florida, and this godforsaken planet does not snow. It is either hot, cold, or rainy. Or sometimes, and on its good days, and when I say good days, I do on quotation, have a combination of all three, which makes no sense. Why Florida had to be the only state that doesn't snow. And another thing I like to do is go to a convention. Yeah, just go to either Comic-Con convention or go to either it's a Comic-Con convention, anime convention, E3, video game convention. You'll just go there to experience it one day. Because you know, you only live once. I'm not quoting Dirk on that. And you should just live it the way you want to live it, you know? Even if it means just going to something like that. If you're squeaking against the bed, I just put my leg out. Laying down made me sleepy. The second question Mr. JonnyMar asked me is, what is one place outside the US you would like to visit in your lifetime? Oh man, I have to pick two. No, three actually. But I can't pick one. If I picked one, it'd be too easy for me to pick. First one would be Tokyo or Japan. It's either Tokyo, Japan, or China. Cause I watch anime. I drew some anime, and I just like to go there and experience the culture, whether it's the art, the gardens that you see in the movies, and the females. Yes, the females. What was it talking about again? Oh yeah, places I like to visit. Yeah, Tokyo, Japan, or China. Next one, probably Africa. You know, I like to know where my roots came from and experience it as well. And the last one that I like to visit in my lifetime is Haiti. I mean, why not? My family was born there. It's technically my birthright to go visit the place my family was raised in and learn culture. Yeah, in case you didn't know, Haitian American, but I don't speak it because I'm such a noob at speaking Creole. I'm gonna learn eventually, yes. Watch a couple years of I'll be so MLG status with Creole that I'll be cursing you guys out and you guys will not realize it. And the last question he asked me is, what is your favorite game of all the time? And he put these in parentheses too. You have to pick just one. Ah, Johnny, you're so devious. Favorite game of all time? Create that noise. This is me like moving my tongue around. Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, because besides Mario for the NES, Donkey Kong Country really introduced me to like platforming games as a whole. And even though I despise the friggin' ice world in Donkey Kong Country, it still doesn't ruin the game for me because it's just so much fun to play. And Donkey Kong Country, it's a part of my childhood, man. And once something becomes emotionally attached to your childhood, you just can't get rid of it. And it's just hurting people. Yes, Donkey Kong Country is one of my favorite all-time games. Favorite game of all times. So I think, let me check if I answered all the lovely questions here. Yeah, answer all the lovely questions. So, wow, I've been answering all these questions damn near almost an hour. 30 more minutes than I expected it to be. But, yeah, I hope you all like the answers that I provided for your questions. And once again, I thank everyone who took the time to answer all these lovely questions. And also thank you for subscribing to my channel and supporting my random content of all. I do appreciate everyone who follows and watches my content, and I try my best to provide the best content that I possibly can for everyone in my lovely channel. So until the next Q&A video, I'd like to say, hope you guys have a good day, good night, or good morning, and a good evening, depending on what time you're watching this video. And if it's your birthday, happy mother-loving birthday to you, early or belated. So until the next one, I'm Y2860, signing out. Godspeed to you all.